Hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. I've got one tonight. This is a viewer suggestion. Thank you, Ben T, for bringing this to my attention. The Truly hard seltzers, they've been making the rounds, and they've really been pumping out different flavors of these. My ex-wife was a big fan of them. She had the fruit punch, the iced tea, the lemonades, all kinds of different ones. And now I guess they've got this Margarita style mix pack made with real lime juice and agave nectar. Awesome. Agave nectar. Now these are coming in at 5.3% ABV, whereas most hard seltzers are like a flat 4 or 5. I haven't seen very many above the 5, except for the extra hard seltzers. I think Bud Light does a platinum version of them that's like 8% or whatever. They just doubled it up. And, it is what it is. I just realized I'm not wearing one of my cool t-shirts. I'm just wearing a basic one. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll change after this one. Anyway, so 5.3% ABV, 110 calories. So maybe the agave nectar or something that they did to flavor it, added some extra sugars there because they usually come in at a flat 100 calories. Only 1 gram of sugars though, so it's not flat out sugars, and gluten-free, as most of these seltzers are. So yeah, we're just gonna check this out. What we got classic lime, watermelon cucumber, strawberry hibiscus, and mango chili. So I decided to do the watermelon cucumber first because that sounds like the most mild flavor, and then we're going to go with the classic lime because strawberry hibiscus being like a floral type of thing, that could be a little bit overwhelming. And the mango, ooh, got hiccups trying to come up. The mango chili, I'm not a big fan of artificial mango flavor. It usually comes off with this weird bitterness to it. Plus the chili, they might have tried to go spicy with it. I don't know. We'll find out. So anyway, watermelon cucumber. Now, 3 grams of carbs. Okay, so that's a little different. Now, this does contain 2% juice. So there is some actual juice in it. Filtered water, alcohol. So it's basically just grain alcohol tossed in there. Natural flavors, lime juice concentrate, contains less than 2% of watermelon juice concentrate, cucumber juice concentrate. Isn't cucumber juice just fucking water? Seriously, has anybody ever juiced a cucumber gotten anything other than water? I mean, unless you got a bunch of pulp. Cane sugar, agave nectar, sea salt, okay, citric acid, sodium citrate, strawberry. My eyes just skipped right over that. Stevia sweetener. Pear juice color. All right. And these are made by the Boston Beer Company. So all the Truly seltzers, I believe, are made by the Boston Beer Company. Folks who bring us Sam Adams. I think I might have known that at one point and just forgot it. It's a little cloudier than most seltzers. Although I've seen some cloudy ones. I'm actually getting a bit of a margarita aroma coming off of that. So a little cloudy. It looks slightly yellow under regular light, but when I put this up there, it's all white. Fairly effervescent. No real color to it under the intense LED light, but again, a little bit yellow there. Although that might just be the glass. I don't know. The glass is clean, yes, but the way the light hits it might make it look yellow. Although it doesn't do that to regular drinking water, so I don't know. Not that I drink a lot of water out of these, but once in a while. Got to rehydrate somehow, right? Just a bit of a crisp aroma coming off of it. A hint of watermelon, a little bit of sweetness there in the aroma, just like a generalized sweetness. But yeah, like a freshly sliced crisp cucumber. That smell coming off. Maybe a hint of saltiness. I don't know. I mean, smooth, easy to drink. What I'm noticing here, though, usually when I drink the hard seltzers, there's an odd bitterness to them. And then not even just the hard seltzers, but even just plain old seltzer water or tonic water, any carbonated water just has like this odd bitterness to it that's always off-putting to me. There's very little of that here. I mean, it doesn't taste like tequila like you would expect from a margarita, but it has that margarita flavor to it. I don't drink a lot of watermelon cucumber margaritas, but just the combination of your fruit juices and tequila in the margarita gives a margarita. How many times can you say margarita in one fucking minute? Gives them a particular overall flavor experience, and I'm kind of getting that with this. Hint of salt. I mean, I'm almost getting a hint of tequila flavor, and I don't know if that's because I know it's got margarita on the label, and I'm convincing myself it tastes like tequila, but I don't know. Maybe the combination of other flavors in there is just kind of lending itself to that flavor. But this is remarkably easy to drink, and again, it doesn't have any of that. Well, it's got a faint bit, but not nearly what I'm used to of that bitterness that I usually get from seltzer water. That nice crispness of a fresh cucumber, and a hint of watermelon and some salt in there. That's pretty good. I mean, as far as hard seltzers go, I'm impressed. I'm going to hit this with a 3.5 out of 5. Definitely above average. And I'll try to say this only once during the video. On a scale of 1 to 5, a 2.5 is average. So 3.5, it's not bad. Would buy again. All right, so I'm going to finish this one up, and we're going to move on to the classic lime after a wardrobe update. Pardon. So I still opted out of the cool t-shirt, but I was feeling a little festive, so. Plus I actually fit into some of my Hawaiian shirts again. I didn't for a while. Classic lime is next. So this should pretty much taste, I believe, like lime, maybe tequila, like I was thinking on the other one, and some salt. Let's see. Filtered water, alcohol, natural flavors, lime juice concentrate, contains less than 2% of cane sugar, agave nectar, sea salt, citric acid, sodium citrate, stevia sweetener, and pear juice color. Pardon. Contains 2% juice. Juice! Sorry. I've been letting my kid watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yes, she's mature enough to handle it. And she's really taken to quoting the Willie Nelson line from that episode. Juice! Because it is pretty fucking funny, and it's you don't see it coming. Anyway, yeah, enough about that. Classic lime. Now, this one's also looking a little yellow and cloudy, but I bet, when I put it on the light, it does not look yellow anymore, but it's still cloudy. Less effervescent than the last one, and I think a little more cloudy. So that's interesting. I don't know if there's any benefit to doing the light and putting it up to the camera with most of the seltzers, because most of them just look like bubbly fucking water. But I think I'm gonna keep doing it, because like I said, every now and then we get one that looks a little different. So. Not really getting anything in the aroma of this one. Yeah, I'm not smelling anything. Again, very faint seltzer bitterness. Not what I'm used to. It's still kind of there, but it's not like the immediately off-putting flavor that I get from most of them. Yeah, lime with a hint of salt. And again, I'm thinking that I'm tasting tequila. So it definitely tastes like a fucking margarita. I mean, a watered down, not very boozy margarita, but still, there's enough there to make me actually imagine this is a margarita. I wonder if you could pour it over shaved ice and do it like a frozen drink, maybe. I don't know. Or just freezing the can probably wouldn't be a good idea. Watch it explode all over your freezer. But yeah, I'm just wondering if there's some way to turn this into a frozen drink, so it's more like a frozen margarita. But yeah, this is, like I said, very easy drinking. Basically like a watered down margarita flavor. Classic lime. Hint of salt in the finish there. Not fucking bad. I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 as well. Yeah, I think you guys got me coming around on some of the hard seltzers as an alternative to other things. Don't get me wrong, I still gravitate towards beer primarily, but checking these out for the channel to review, I don't give them away or dump them. I do finish most of the 12 packs. I don't go out of my way to get them either, except sometimes when I have like a cash back offer through Ibotta. But I think I'm starting to come around on them as an alternative to beer. But they will never ever replace beer. But they're a good way to get drunk. All right, I'm going to finish this one up, and we are going to move on to strawberry hibiscus. All right, next up is the strawberry hibiscus. This also contains 2% juice, filtered water, alcohol, natural flavors, lime juice concentrate, contains less than 2% of strawberry juice concentrate, hibiscus powder, cane sugar, agave nectar, sea salt, citric acid, sodium citrate, stevia sweetener, pear juice color. Okay, I know. With the hard seltzer, sometimes I feel the need to read off the ingredients list, just because it might be interesting for people to note what's different between some of the different flavors. I don't know. If it's annoying, let me know down in the comments. If you want me to keep doing it, hit me up down in the comments. Either way, it'd be nice to hear some opinions on it other than just me assuming that there's value to doing that. All right, yep, see? I can smell strawberries from here. It smelt like fucking strawberries. Also, again, cloudy and white under the LED light, the intense LED light, but slightly yellow under regular light. Boop, 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 boop. We're going to start running a fucking rave here. No, just kidding. I'm not that drunk. I'm developing a buzz. I wouldn't say drunk yet. I mean, 3 of these, pretty quick. It's gonna happen. But yeah, mostly I'm getting just the strawberry aroma off of that. Maybe a slight hint of floral from the hibiscus. Interesting. Once again, very little trace of that seltzer bitterness that it turns me off. Smooth, easy to drink. Lots of strawberry up front. That odd hibiscus, that floral hibiscus flavor kicks in afterwards, and it's a nice complement to the sweetness of the strawberry flavor. And again, I'm still convinced that I'm tasting some tequila in there. So, not fucking bad. Yeah, the hibiscus is kind of turning on me a little bit. It's starting to overwhelm the strawberry somewhat. Although not completely. And it started out being a nice compliment to it, but the hibiscus is kind of like lingering on my palate and on the back of my tongue. And it's almost getting a little bit unpleasant, but not really. I'm going to drop this one down to a 3 out of 5. Still above average as far as seltzers are concerned. It's smooth, easy to drink, and it does taste like a goddamn margarita. But yeah, the hibiscus is kind of turning on me a little bit, but not to the point where I'm not liking it. It's just a little bit too much, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to finish this one up, and we're going to get that last one out, the mango chili. All right, so the last one up, mango chili. Also contains 2% juice, filtered water, alcohol, natural flavors. Lime juice concentrate contains less than 2% of mango juice concentrate. Chili powder. So there's some chili powder in here. It will have some spicy kick, maybe. Cane sugar, agave nectar, sea salt, citric acid, sodium citrate, stevia sweetener, pear juice color. Okay, so chili powder. I'm not a big fan of spicy foods. I mention this on the channel all the time, so most of you that have watched 1 or 2 videos know that. I'm not a big fan of spicy foods, but I will gravitate towards spicy beers, and I'll actually seek those out. It's weird. When I'm eating food, I'm not a big fan of the spicy stuff. I don't want the heat in my food. But if you put a spicy beer out there, I'm going to fucking grab it. And I don't understand why. Why do I like it so much more in the beer than I do in the food? Some spicy liquors I'll check out because, you know, they're interesting and people want to see them on the channel. But I don't gravitate towards those as much as I do the spicy beers. I don't know. There's something about grainy and spicy that just works for me. And I'll even go for like the really, really hot stuff that scorches your palate. I don't know, but if I grab even a hot taco sauce or a medium taco sauce, I'm not going to do it. I eat mild salsa just because I want the flavor of the salsa and I don't want the heat. And I don't go for anything with any heat in it when I'm eating. But beers, right on top of it. So we'll see if it's the same for the mango chili seltzer. Now that's a little cloudy again. Also, again, white under the light, but slightly yellow under natural light. Well, not natural. Those are LED lights up there, so I don't know. But I almost think this one's a little cloudier and maybe a little bit yellower, more yellow, pardon, up around here than some of the others were. So that's interesting. But again, chili powder. I went on that whole segue about the spicy beer and the spicy food thing, just to say that because I'm not a fan of spicy foods, I don't know what chili powder really has for a heat factor on its own. So maybe this will have some heat to it, maybe it won't. A little bit of sweetness. I can definitely smell mango now. That slightly bitter mango flavor. Although maybe it won't be bad. Mangoes have a slightly bitter flavor to them. And like I said at the top of the video, artificial mango flavor tends to turn me off because it tends more towards that bitterness. And then it just turns the sweetness of it into like a sickly sweetness. But whereas this relies on some mango juice concentrate, maybe it won't be that bad. But again, I might be imagining it, but I feel like I'm smelling some heat in there. The mango's not doing it for me. I mean, it's not bad. It's not unpleasant. It's actually as far as mango flavored things go. It's pretty good. There's no actual spicy heat, but oh, okay. I was gonna say there's a flavor of spicy heat to it, and I know that makes no fucking sense whatsoever, but like I can definitely taste some chili pepper flavor without any actual heat. But there's like, after I swallow, in the back of the throat and on the back of my tongue, there's almost like a slight hint of heat. Maybe I'm imagining it, I don't know. But again, with the mango not being as off-putting, I guess that's what the word I'm looking for, as I'm used to from a mango-flavored beverage, and that slight pretense of heat, even if it's just flavor without any actual burn, it's definitely an interesting one. And again, I'm still swear I'm tasting tequila in here, and then maybe it's the salt and the lime juice together just kind of making you think enough of a margarita that you're tasting the tequila. But hell, they say alcohol, which makes me think it's just grain alcohol. Well, maybe it is closer to tequila. And the agave syrup too in all these, that's going to lend to a certain flavor as well. So there you have it. I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5 on this one as well. That's because I'm pleasantly surprised by how much I like the mango flavor in this one versus most things. And just that hint, that pretense of having some heat to it that's got my interest. So, I mean, all in all, pretty solid fucking pack. 3.5s on a hard seltzer and 1 3. I would definitely recommend you check it out, especially if you like margaritas. Thanks again, Ben T, for bringing this to my attention. He's a tequila man, so he knows his tequilas and pretty much knows his margaritas too. And this was a solid recommendation. If I were to pick up another pack of Truly, I probably would go for the margaritas. Like I mentioned, the iced teas, the fruit punches, all the lemonades, they've all been okay, but I think I've enjoyed this one more than any of the others. So, yeah. Anyway, you should check it out for yourself, because this is just my opinion on them. Pardon. Hit me up down below in the comments, the email link. Love to hear what you have to say about the Truly Margarita style mix pack. Excuse me, damn. They don't look that bubbly, but there's tons of gas in there that's trying to come up. Anyway, while you're down there in the comments or the email link, make sure to like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Once you've subscribed, click on that little bell icon so you get a notification whenever I post a new video. And just like Ben, keep those viewer suggestions coming. Live in central Maine, so not everything is available to me, but if you want to see me review a particular beer, liquor, sometimes I'll even do wines, more and more of the hard seltzers, anything like that, hit me up in the comments or the email link, and I will do what I can to get a hold of it. If you're a home brewer, same thing, hit me up. We'll see what we can do about getting some of your home brew in my hands. JM, thanks, man. If you're watching, he's supplied me with a couple of home brews from time to time, and I give him a nice, fair, and balanced review. Try to bring in some other opinions when I can, but that's been harder to do these days. Anyway, home brewers, hit me up. I'll give you a review if you can get me some of your home brew, and Anyway, that's my spiel. I'm gonna go see if I can find a sun lamp to sit under in my nice Hawaiian shirt. Maybe put some beach sounds on. finish the rest of this fucking pack. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Cheers.